Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Ratcliffe here, and this week we're going to be talking about some mental strategies you can use to improve your mental maths, and in general, how easy it is to add and multiply things in your head. Okay, so I guess the main point is some of these strategies can make your mathematics easier and can make you feel a little more confident when you're trying to do maths in your head. One example is to use the commutative and associative laws to make easier number pairs. What's the commutative and associative? I know you talked about it before, Mrs. Ratcliffe. What is it? Well, let me remind you. The associative law is just the idea that 9 times 2 in brackets times 4 is the same as 9 times 2 times 4 in brackets. In other words, it doesn't matter what order you multiply or add, it's still going to have the same result. Commutative law is similar, but really without the brackets. That just means any old numbers in any old way that you multiply or add, it doesn't matter what order you do it in, you're going to get the same result. Well, how can I use that as a mental strategy? Let me tell you. Here's an example. Let's say you've got something like 6 plus 8 plus 4. Okay, well that's fine, and you can do it in that order, but obviously 6 plus 4 is going to make a 10. So then you can easily say 10 plus 8. It's a much easier sum to do in your head. Okay, the same with multiplication. We've got our 5 times 72 times 2. Sure, you can do it in that order, but if you do the 5 times 2 first, you've got 10, then 10 times 72 is going to be 720. Okay? With just little shortcuts where you can look for numbers and matches that easily make up 5s and 10s or something that is easy to add or multiply by. Okay? Another strategy, use the distributive law. And to remind you, the distributive law means basically if you've got 7 times 6, it's the same as saying 7 times 3 plus 7 times 3. In other words, 6 can be separated into its components or its parts. Okay, so if you can't remember 7 times 6, you can do 7 times 3, which you might be able to remember is 21, add it to the other 7 times 3, which is 21, and you find you've got 42. Okay, I'll show you another example. Okay, you got 9 times 19. It doesn't come very easily. Now, there's different ways you can do this. Some of you guys would probably multiply 9 by 20 and then take away 9 after that. Another way you can do it is you can multiply 9 by its components and then add them together. So you've got 9 times 10, which is 90. You've got 9 times 9, which is 81. And then you can just add them together to get 171. Okay? All right? Just some examples of how you can use those laws that we talked about, associative, commutative, and distributive law, to help you get some mental strategies for doing maths, adding, and multiplying in your head a little bit easier. I hope this has helped you to understand how to apply those laws for mental strategies. Please take the quiz and write some Cornell notes on this topic, and I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.